brush, the monkey chased the weasel. Monkey thought 'twas all in fun. Pop goes the weasel. A penny for a spool of thread, a penny for a needle. That's the way the money goes. Goes the weasel. Okay, I just wanted to get your attention. Probably weren't expecting me to sing "Pop Goes the Weasel," but I wanted to start out on a light note because I'm going to talk about a little more serious subject this time, and before anyone thinks that I'm lecturing them, this will probably be the last serious topic discussion I do in my whispers for a while anyway. Not to say that I won't do it again, because my life is just not exciting enough to have something new and interesting to talk about every day. So, there is one thing, small thing to talk about in my life though. My son, which is still in preschool, for the end of the year, field trip was able to go to our capital, which is about 50 miles away, and they went to the zoo, which they do each year, and this is his second year of preschool, so he went last year as well, but just like last year, I was definitely nervous to let he was 4 last year and then 5 this year, let him go so far. There were three teachers and teachers' aides, as well as the bus driver, so I mean, and it's a fairly small class, so I mean, it wasn't like he wasn't well supervised, but letting my baby go, you know. He starts kindergarten next fall, so we'll have to get used to him being gone all day instead of just 4 hours. But he did well. There was no problems, and he's home safe, so, and he had a good time, so the important things were covered. Okay, now on to more serious matters. Okay, I apologize if you feel like I'm lecturing you. It's not real long. When I think of patriotism, I think of people as some have it and some don't, and there really isn't no gray area for that, in my opinion. Is it treason to hate your country? No, not in the United States. And as a matter of fact, if you're a U.S. citizen, it's your constitutional right to criticize our country. But Thomas Paine, which was a founding father, once published the phrase, "These are the times that try men's souls." He was of course referring to the American Revolution, but the phrase can apply to many places and different time periods. It is a sad testament to humanity that in 7,000 years of civilization there's only been a combined 100 years of worldwide peace. It is in human nature for people to cause pain and conflict. Of course, there is more to humanity than simply aggression, and I don't mean to say we don't have a beautiful side too. But will we really achieve our full potential before we destroy ourselves? In the 50s, we thought we would annihilate ourselves by a nuclear bomb, but now it seems apparent that we will change worldwide climates and kill ourselves very slowly. And of course I'm sounding very negative at this moment, and I know this, but I know there's a bright side to most people. Most individuals are good, kind, and considerate to others. Who among us didn't have a heart when it came to 9/11? Or have you seen your neighbor's son who came back from the war and didn't survive? We are a complex species, and sometimes I wonder if there really is life beyond Earth, because if you think about it, a this combination has hurt society. Only one known species can wipe out millions of square miles of rainforest and bring hundreds of species to the brink of extinction, and then reverse the process, replant millions of trees, and then begin breeding programs to save the animals they almost destroyed. It's a dual nature. It's a Jekyll and Hyde on a 7 billion-fold scale. And it is us. And I got off on humanity there a little bit, but a little bit more about patriotism. Would you die for your country? Would you put yourself in harm's way? Would you leave your family for a year or more and miss your child's first words? Would you miss your child's first steps? Would you risk everything because you love your country so much, even with all its flaws? Tens of thousands of people are doing it right now, and millions more have done it all in the past. The soldiers and military personnel that are stationed around the world are ensuring the very freedom you and I take for granted. We are blessed to be Americans, and you should always be grateful for that. And not only America, but all the free countries of the world. I have respect for other countries as long as they take care of their citizens and respect them and provide and do everything they can within their power to take care of them. That is a government's responsibility, and there are many countries that do what they can, and some that do not. But I guess that's another discussion altogether. But I'm not to say that the U.S. doesn't have many problems, but it's impossible to throw 310 million people together of every ethnic, social, and religious background on Earth and expect utopia. It will never happen. Perhaps there would be less strife in America as a communist dictatorship, and maybe Canada's healthcare system makes more sense. But these are just not the way of the United States, good, bad, or otherwise. We are a democracy. We are an individualistic society, and we are unique in the world. And that's all I'm gonna say. And yes, I did write myself some notes for this. I was thinking about it over my morning coffee and jotted a few things down. But I just think that this is a great country, and it has the potential to be even greater. And at times it has been greater. But we definitely have flaws. I'm not to say that the United States is superior to all the other countries, but we definitely get the most media coverage, let's put it that way. And anyway, my son needs me, so it's time for me to close this one. Not real long, but I've been getting out about 2 a day, so I'm doing alright. I've subscribed to a lot of you. I think I have about 185 subscriptions to other people, and my own are going up as well. I don't think it's going to be much longer before I hit the 100 mark, and I appreciate that. And I will continue to comment and watch the other Whisperers videos, and hopefully you'll do the same for me. I'm still very much enjoying this, and I'm trying to come up with new and creative ideas, and we'll keep at it. Thanks a lot, YouTube. Have a great night.